How the fuck do we not get copyright striked?
Thing is, it doesn't take you down. It just gives revenue to the Olympics. But
your mother.
Fuck off. And also, so of course, illogical is nowhere to be found. He is actually sick. So my name is Casey from the Red River Duckman on Sports Network. I will be your substitute host. And I guess we're the substitute. I am joined by Ben Shapiro from the Daily Wire.
I was gonna say, I guess we're the substitute teachers, but you're the substitute teacher. I've been with illogical on all the streams for recap.
I was gonna say. Well, I've also been here for the 2 streams. You've just been here longer than I have, but
yeah, that's true.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch to a different tab. There we go, and get rid of the overlay. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So that looks a lot better.
So we have 2 days to catch up on.
2 days.
The round robin.
Let's do the medal events of each. Let's do the medal events first.
Yeah.
Let's go over all the medals.
Medal events. So let me just pause the Lincoln part that's in my ear. So alpine skiing, the men's Super G, 2 Swiss, 1 American on the podium. The American got silver. Ryan Cochran-Siegel, Franco van Almen, and Marco Odermatt of Switzerland got the gold and the bronze. Taking a look, we had Canadians down at 16 and tied for 17. Oh, 3-way tie there for 17th. Canadian at 22nd. The Canadians that were at 16 tied for 17 and 22nd are James Crawford, Cameron Alexander, and Brody Seeger. The American Sam Morse at 23. Kyle, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, is at 26th. Portugal, interesting. River Radamus and Riley Seeger of the United States and Canada did not finish. Hey, Liechtenstein.
Yeah, Liechtenstein making an appearance. Unfortunately, for all the wrong reasons in that one.
This is
Monaco.
Monaco. Interesting. Monaco in the top 30. Nice.
Oh, hold up.
Very nice.
What am I getting pinged for? Nothing. All right. Let's move
on.
All right.
The Nordic combined, the individual Gunderson, which is a combination of normal hill ski jumping and a 10-kilometer cross-country skiing. Jens
Loras
Oftbro got the gold in Norway.
Johannes Lamparter from Austria getting the silver.
And Eero Kurvonen from Finland getting the bronze.
Kurvonen getting
oh wow, we had a photo
bronze
finish
for
back
Finland.
Down at 10 and 11, which they gave it to the
Germans. Photo finish.
17 and 18 had Americans, Benjamin Loomis and Nicholas Molinsinski. Benjamin Loomis, huh? I wonder if he's related. I wonder if Benjamin Loomis is related to Dr. Loomis from Halloween. You know, the Michael Myers' doctor.
I'm not sure.
That's a joke. No Canadians in this, and we had a China at the bottom.
But move up.
So that was that event. All right.
Now next is the biathlon.
The women's 15-kilometer. We had 2 Frenchies and a Bulgarian. Julia Simon took the gold. Lou G. Monot took the silver, and Laura Hristova of Bulgaria took the bronze. American Margie Freed in 21st. Pascal Paradis of Canada in 24th. America Deidre Irwin in 34th. And American Joan Reed in 68th. One before the nice number. Nadia Moser down in 67th. Of course, 67. God damn it. 8-9.
Hold on. Before you go any further, we got to play the clip. Because kids today so desensitized by that damn song.
8-9.
No. Kids today.
Kids these days.
So desensitized by movies
and television.
That damn meme.
Stupid fucking meme. Sheila Rosal in 78th. 84th, Lucinda Anderson. And a Canadian did not start. Yet again, Canadians and Americans not good in shooting events.
Okay, we're not going there. Are you trying to get illogical to lose subscribers? We can't take you anywhere.
Illogical has been the one making German World War I and World War II jokes, okay?
Yeah, but that's him. But that's not
and
about
9/11
excuse.
and 9/11. At least my joke with the shooting event is a little more on the tame side. Anyways, women's freestyle.
No, after recent events, we're not doing it. But
Oh shit! Fuck.
here's
You're
something
right.
the U.S. can cheer for. We got gold and silver in the women's moguls.
Oh fuck! I completely forgot about that school shooting in British Columbia.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Play the dumbass clip. I forgot about that. I'm a dumbass.
Yep. And just for that assessment alone, tell Sarah too far. Yeah, I already told her. Don't worry. But you get the ultimate prize, dumbass supreme.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass.
All right, let's move on.
Freestyle
we
skiing, women's mogul finals. 2 Americans.
Hold on. Hell one said.
Hell.
Yeah.
Oh, is Hell gonna yell at me?
Yes, here you go. But let's go ahead and go over the moguls.
Hell, you got that is true. Hell, it is a logical stream. You gotta ask him, even though he's not here.
Yeah, ask him.
So women's moguls, the Americans, Elizabeth Lindley and Jalen Kauf go 1-2 gold, silver, and Perrine Lafont of France gets the bronze. Canada's Maya Schwinghammer gets 5th.
Oh,
In the semifinal, Olivia Giacco and Tess Johnson go 10-11 for the United States. Lorraine Desmarais Gilbert gets 12th. Ashley Coer gets 16th. They're from Canada. Jessica Linton from Canada getting 19th place. Any more Americans or Canadians? No. Actually, Jalen Kauf did not qualify off the first qualifying time. She qualified off the second time, and she ended up taking a medal. Good for her.
How about that?
How about that, indeed? And speed skating, 1,000 meters. Oh, look, the Netherlands not winning a
We have another gold.
The Netherlands not winning a speed skating medal for once?
What? Yeah, the Netherlands have been dominating in that sport.
Yep, Olympic record too for Jordan Stolz. He had a little bit of, I think, of a collision. I think he is the world record holder. He is. Yeah. He said in Salt Lake City in January 2024. And if it wasn't for him having that little bit of a trip or a fall, he probably would have broken his own world record. But in the end, he does take the gold, defeating Jock Wenmars, who was the defending gold Olympic champion. Jenning Debu takes the silver, and Zhang Yang from China takes the bronze. American Connor McDermott Mostowi in 9th. Canada's David LaRue in 18th. The United States' Cooper McLeod in 19th. Anders Johnson from Canada in 22nd. And 2 DQs, actually, in this. Two got DQ'd. Very interesting. The luge, the women's doubles.
Yeah. We
had Andrea Voiter and Marion Obenhofer from Italy take gold.
Is your screen frozen?
Oh, yeah, because I opened it up another tab. Tijana Etberger and Magdalena Machina.
Machina.
That's got to be Russian. From Germany. And Celine Egel and Laura Michaela Kipp, from Austria getting the bronze. Siobhan Forgan and Sophia Kirkby from the United States
The U.S. getting fifth.
Kirk. Okay, interesting. Beatty Podolsky and Kaylee Alon from Canada getting 10th. So that's that event. Figure skating, ice dance, free dance. Oh boy.
I remember this. It was one of the closest results.
We've had a bit of controversy.
By 1.43 points, I believe.
Yeah, so Piper Gillies and Paul Poirier, bronze medals from Canada. Madison Chalk, Evan Bates from the United States get the silver medals. We'll just talk about the other American and Canadians real quick. Amelia Zingris and Vladimir Kolsonik getting 5th. Marjorie LaJoy and Zachary Laga getting 10th from Canada. Christina Carrera and Marjorie, thank you. And Anthony Ponomarenko for the United States getting 11th. Marie Jade Laurent and Romain Legault from Canada getting 14th. Now,
of course,
where do we start about who ended up winning gold? Well, do we want to start with the on-ice controversy with the judges or the off-ice controversy with these two?
Do we even want to go there? Do we even want to go there is the question.
I mean, we're going to have to talk about both controversies because they shouldn't even have been at these games to begin with because they were banned from Team Canada.
Let's see the controversy.
So the first controversy, we'll just start with the on-ice. It ended up being the French judge ended up scoring them a whole 10 points higher than all the other judges did, and that's what gave them the win. That's what ended up giving them the win. It was supposed to be Bates and Madison Chalk that was going to win, but the French judge decided to give it to them. Now, what's the off-ice controversy? Well, as I mentioned, they're banned from Team Canada. Now, why is that? Well, a former Canadian figure skater who is the current love partner of Lawrence Fournier-Beaudry got accused and charged of sexual assault and abuse.
Oh, okay, no. That's all you need to say about that. That's enough.
And Cicerone, they both defended him. Canada said, fuck off. You're not on the team anymore. So they went to France. So everybody's pissed at them for that. And also the French judge rigging it for them to win the gold medal. So like I said, lots of controversy with this event right here.
Dear God. All right. Let's continue.
Is it an Olympics without controversy? I mean, you had the Ukrainian skeleton person got banned from competing because they were trying to, have their helmet be honoring the 130 dead Ukrainian athletes that were killed in the Russian.
Let's move on to luge.
Yeah, these games already have a bunch of controversy. Isn't it Olympics without controversy? No, it's not.
It's not.
Anyways, the men's luge, Emmanuel Reeder and Simon Keynes-Waldner from Italy getting the gold medal. Thomas Stu and Wolfgang Kindle from Austria get silver, and Tobias Wendell and Tobias Alt get the bronze. Marcus Mueller and Ansel Hogsja from the United States get 6th. Zachary Gregorio and Sean Hollander from the U.S. got 8th. Devin Wardrup and Cole Jajanski got 10th. And I mean, can we just talk about from the gold medal to 13th place with the Poles?
Not to be, oh my God.
Being separated by, excuse me while I do the math.
Dang. The top 11 within 1 second. It's
1.16 seconds, the top 13. That is absolute insanity. And I mean, within 3.1 seconds, oh, it says it right here, yeah, 1.16, and 3.104 seconds overall for the field. That is insanely close.
Mm-hmm.
That is really, really close. And that was the final medal event of Wednesday. So now we go into round robin for curling.
Yeah, let's go into all the events.
So round robin, well, I mean, we're not talking about qualifications or trainings or anything.
Let's go ahead and go over the round robin session.
So the round robin session, the men got underway yesterday. The women got underway today. The men with their first session yesterday, as you see, Canada over Germany, and Italy over Sweden. Final score of 7-6. God damn it! Why are there multiple 6-7 scores? Fucking hell! 8-9. 10-11.
That's it. We're playing the clip again before we go on. Because we are so desensitized.
8-9.
No. Kids today, so desensitized by movies and television.
Because they are.
Well, we have 8. Czechia.
But we have 8-7.
Yep, 8-7. The U.S. beats
6-5.
4-3. And Great Britain beats China 9-4. And in the hockey realm of things, I'm going to switch over. We had the men's. The men started yesterday. We had Group B action. The Slovakians defeated the Finns 4-1. And the Swedes defeated the Italians by a final score of 5-2. Jurek Slavkovsky with 2 goals in the game from
the opening goal. And then Eli Tolvanen with the goal for Finland. It's been Delbor Vorsky. Then Juraj Sikorsky with his second, and then Adam Ruzicka.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I should have done that, DJ, next time with the abbreviations. But yeah, as you mentioned, Delbor Dvorsky and Adam Ruzicka. Ruzicka not in the league anymore. Coyotes and Flames legend. Eli Tolvanen. Where is Tolvanen right now? Is he in Seattle? I want to say he's in Seattle, right? Yeah, he's in Seattle. Dvorsky, the former 10th overall pick, from 2023. He's with St. Louis, and Slavkovsky, obviously with Montreal, the first overall pick from that year. Don't know what Joel Maria is. Arturi Lekkonen had an assist. He's with Colorado. Simon Nemec with an assist.
Can we move on to the next game, please? It already takes long enough as it is. And
the Swedes 5-2. This game, it was closer than you think. Ducks prospect.
My prospect. What do you mean my prospect?
The Anaheim Ducks prospect. Damian Clara. I mean,
he got Pens fan, right?
Yeah, he's the Anaheim Ducks prospect.
Yeah. Why'd you say it was my prospect?
Because the Anaheim Ducks. God damn it, Duck. Damian Clara.
I have the fucking Penguins hoodie on. Stop saying it was mine.
He was stealing the show, and then he got hurt, and Sweden pulled away. Landeskog and Forsling with goals. Same with Nylander, Zibanejad, and Hedman. Matt Bradley and Luca Frigo with the goals there for the Italians. Now let's go back to this, go to this, go to this, and go to this.
Medal events. Let's keep it going.
Moving right along.
Because it takes long enough as it is.
Yep, moving right along. All right, Alpine skiing. Women's Super G. Federica Brignoni from Italy taking the gold. Romain Miradoli from France gets silver. Cornelia Hoyter from Austria getting the bronze, beating her countrymate by 1/100 of a second, Ariane Redler.
It's
So
crazy.
very interesting there. Jacqueline Wiles got 13th. Keely Cashman got 15th from the U.S. Julia Pleshkova, that's a neutral athlete, actually.
Hold on.
Let me see exactly. I think she's Russian.
Okay.
And a lot of DNFs down here, including Breezy Johnson, who her Olympic program's done after this DNF. She got the gold in the downhill. She got 4th in the combined, and obviously she DNF'd here. Mary Bocock from the United States. She DNF'd. Canada's Valerie Grenier and Cassidy Gray also DNF'd. And as you see, we had so many DNFs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 DNFs, including Kosovo,
DNFs.
Chile, Andorra, Emma Eichner.
Yes, DJ. I know it's a joke.
Emma
But
Eichner
stop
was
calling
a
it my prospects. I never claimed it.
Emma Eichner was a medalist. She DNF'd. Sophia Gogolia was a medalist. She DNF'd. So a lot of medalists from some of the other events DNF'd in this event.
Crazy.
But logical, we got plenty of time. Men's moguls finals.
Let's get to the men's moguls.
For skiing.
We have an Aussie winning gold.
Aussie getting gold.
And by a tied score. Cooper Woods getting the gold by the thinnest of margins. I assume it's based off of air score. And let's see what we got.
Let me see.
Not
Time
sure what the
points, air
tiebreaker
score,
is.
and turn scores. Time points, air score, turn score. I have no idea what the tiebreaker would be.
Let me see. I believe it's on the turns. Right there. It's looking at the turn score. I'm not sure what the actual tiebreaker is. Somebody let us know. But Mikhail Kingsbury gets the silver for Canada. And Akuma Hiroshima getting the bronze for Japan.
Yep. Julian Vale from Canada got 6th, and Nick Page from America got 7th. God damn it.
Also, Harvey getting 8th.
More Americans in 12th, 13th, and 17th. That's Charlie Mickle, Dylan Walczyk, and Landon Wendler. Elliot Valancourt from Canada getting 14th. And were there any more in qualifications that got eliminated? Nope. No more from our countries. I think I'll look that up at the end, what the tiebreaker is. If I had a guess, it would be turn score, because I think it said Woods had a higher turn score than Kingsbury, so I'd assume that would be it. Cross-country skiing, the women's 10 kilometers, the interval start free. So instead of the other ones where they start all at once, I think this is where they start in intervals. So you go one at a time. Frida Carlson and Eva Anderson, respectively, both of them get their second cross-country skiing gold and silver of these games, as they got it.
Jesse Diggins from the U.S. getting the bronze.
Yes, so she ended on the podium this time around, unlike in the last event. So she ended with the bronze. Yep. Allison Mackey of Canada with ending in 8th. Lillian Gagnon of Canada ended in 17th. We have a neutral athlete, which if I had to guess by that, probably a Russian. She was. I thought it said Belarus for a second. American Novi McCabe in 34th. Sonja Schmidt in 34th. Wow, Andorra in the top 35. Nice. Kendall Kramer and Haley Schwerbel in 38th and 39th. Another individual athlete. Catherine Stewart-Jones in 47th. What the fuck? They give out yellow cards in this shit?
Hold on 1 second. Is it a yellow card? Go down.
That's a yellow card. Yeah, it is.
Yep, it is a yellow card. Yep.
What the fuck? When did this become soccer? Taiwan 64th.
Let's move on. Move on.
Yeah, we're moving on. Hey, Brazilians. Nice. All right, moving on. And I think I did see a disqualification all the way down there at the bottom. Snowboard cross.
Snowboard cross. Near podium sweep for Austria. They get the gold and the bronze.
With the Canadian getting the silver.
Alessandro Merle getting the gold. Elia Grondin getting the gold, getting the silver for Canada, and Jakob Dusek getting the bronze for Austria. Aiden Charlotte barely missing the podium.
Yeah, so there was a big final and small final. They only got 4 at a time, as you see with the colored bibs. The American ended up in 7th, Nick Baumgartner. In the semis, actually,
You don't have to go over. By the way, you don't have to go. You don't have to go over the semifinals.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing this. So this guy got ranked as the last. Technically, he was DQ'd. Otherwise, he would have been going to the semifinals. Or would have been in the medal round for the Americans. Nathan Pare. Forgot what he exactly got DQ'd for. Jake Vetter eliminated in the quarterfinals. And in the
God's sake, let's go on.
Yeah, and a bunch of Canadians got eliminated there. I'm not even going to read their names. Okay, what's the other event that was after that? Speed skating, women's 5,000 kilometers.
Is up next. The women's 5,000 meters.
Francesca Brigida
Brigida getting the gold. Merle
Konigen from Netherlands gets silver.
Getting the silver, and then Rag Wickland from Norway getting the bronze.
Canada's Isabel Wiedemann got 5th. An individual athlete from Belarus ended in 6th, and that's all. We had a Benti Kirchhoff. That's funny. What a funny name.
Let's move on and stop being horny. Ayo.
Team relay luge.
The luge relay.
Oh, wait. I did not.
To no one's surprise, it's Germany taking the gold.
With a track record, which was actually originally set on this track back in November by the silver medalist, Austria. So Germany takes gold. Julia Tabitz getting her second gold of these games. Tobias Wendell and Tobias Alt get their first gold after they picked up, I believe it was a bronze in the doubles. Max Langenha, he picks up his second gold of these games. Tajana Etberger and Magdalena Machina, they pick up a gold to go along with their silver. As mentioned, the former track record holders from Austria, the silver medalists, Lisa Schultz, Thomas Stu and Wolfgang Kindl, Jonas Mueller, and Selena Egel and Laura Michaela Kipp. And the host nation, Italy, ended in 3rd. Verena Holfer, Emmanuel Reeder, Simon Keynes-Waltner, Dominic Fischnaller picked up his second bronze medal of these games. Andrea Voider and Marian Obenhofer. The United States ended up in 5th. This is who was in it for them, and they were doing very well through the first 2 runs. Looked like they could have maybe sniped the medal, but they fell apart.
Let's go on, please.
They fell apart in the men's singles and the women's doubles, so they ended up in 5th. Women's snowboard halfpipe, in quite frankly, the biggest upset of these games thus far. No three-peat for the American, no three-peat for Chloe Kim.
No three-peat for Chloe Kim. Damn.
She debuted in Pyeongchang 2018 as a 17-year-old. Well, guess what? She just lost to a 17-year-old from Korea in these games. Ganan Choi, with a score at 90.25 in the 3rd run, wins gold for Korea, denying Chloe Kim of a three-peat. Chloe Kim with 88 points from the United States got 2nd with getting the silver medal, and Mizuki Ono from Japan with 85 points just beats out her countrywoman Sarah Shimizu, who got 84. She takes bronze. Bia Kim from the U.S. got 8th.
Continue.
Elizabeth Hosking got 11th, and Maddie Mastro 12th. Sending thoughts and prayers to Hosking. She took a bad fall on that last run, and she got hurt, but she was able to walk off under her own power. So that's good to see.
And now we finally get to the last medal events, the short track speed skating, the ones that Illogical was streaming earlier today.
Dutch dominance, as usual, in these type of events.
In the Dutch. Zandra Velzebor with the gold for the Netherlands. Ariana Fontana with the silver for Italy. and Courtney Sarlaut getting the bronze for Canada. I apologize if I butcher any of the names.
Kim Bolden, 5th place. Florence Brunel, 6th, both from Canada. Kristen Santos Griswold for the United States. That's
Griswold for 9th.
9th?
Yeah, it's 9th. And I think somebody just got... Hello, Sarah? I think
my mom was yelling at me to like come get the dinner plate, so that's why this one.
If you want, I can take over.
No, it's fine. She was just I just got my dinner. She was just giving it to me from on the stairs.
Oh.
Final A. This is the men's short track 1,000 meters. So Jens Van Walt gets from the Netherlands gets gold. China's Long Soon gets
gold,
silver.
but it was by half a skate.
Like, oh yeah, no, all of it was so close.
And Walt was won it by half a skate.
And John Rim of Korea gets the bronze. William Dangino of Canada got 4th, and the 10th was Felix Roussel. I think all of them are going to be here. Nice. Yeah, they're all here. All 5 skaters. I mean, just look at that. Nearly a full skate, actually. Actually, no, you're right. That is a half skate. You're right. That is half a skate. Yeah, no, it was very, very close.
It was very, very close.
All around, 1 through 5 was so close in that event. All right.
Right. Now let's get to curling or hockey.
Curling, my bad.
Yeah, let's do the curling first.
So curling, the women started today. They got the first run of games today. The United States defeated Korea 8-4. Sweden also defeated Japan 8-4. Switzerland defeated Italy 7-4. And Canada defeated Denmark 10-4. The men, in their second round robin session, Germany defeated Norway 5-4, just like they did in 1940.
Move on.
Switzerland defeated the U.S. 8-3. A nice story, though, from there. The game was out of reach, but instead of the U.S. conceding, Switzerland allowed it. There was a 54-year-old for the United States that actually competed in this game. He got subbed in. Let me see if I can find him. Yeah, Rich Ruhonen. So he got subbed in here in the last couple of ends when they were down 8-2. So in end 8, he got subbed in, and he's now the oldest competitor in U.S. history at the Winter Olympics. So congrats, Rich. Making history. Great Britain defeats Sweden 6-3. And the women's round robin, their second session, China defeated Great Britain 7-4. So China gets revenge for the amount of opium Britain put down their throats in the 1800s.
Stop.
Korea defeated Italy 7-2. Denmark defeats Japan 10-7. I think that's the highest scoring game that we've seen in curling at these games.
Yeah, so far.
The men and women, I think, are going to generally be more high scoring because it's teams of 4 and there's 10 ends instead of 8 for the mixed doubles. And Sweden takes out the U.S. 9-4. And now for hockey, we had that makeup between Canada and Finland. So Canada shut out the Finns by a final score of 5-0. And that ended women's play. So here are the final standings now from group play for the women's. We already went over.
It was already confirmed.
For Group B.
It's already confirmed that the U.S. will be facing Italy in the quarterfinals tomorrow. But Canada will be facing Germany. That's going to be a very tight battle. Czechia is going to be taking on Sweden in the 3-6 matchup. And then, of course, you have Finland and Switzerland. Keep in mind, Group A was the top 5. Group B was the bottom 5. And because Japan and France ended in 9th and 10th, they go no further.
Yep. So here is Czechia, Sweden, U.S., Italy. These games will be tomorrow. Canada, Germany, Finland, Sweden. These games will be on Saturday, Valentine's Day. They flexed Canada, Germany actually to Valentine's Day. They wanted to give both Canada and Finland the day off.
And peek the note. Quarterfinal winners will be reseeded for the semifinal round. So keep that in mind.
And so tomorrow at 10:40 a.m. will be Czechia and Sweden. And at 3:10 p.m. tomorrow, live on Ducks channel, I'm already going to be live because I'm doing 6 fucking games tomorrow. 2 women's games and 4 men's games. Kill me. At 3:10, it will be the U.S. and Italy in their quarterfinal. And the other quarterfinals on Saturday, 10:40 a.m., Canada, Germany. And at 3:10 p.m., Finland, Switzerland. To the other hockey games of the day, we had at 6:10 a.m., we had Switzerland and France. And that was a 4-0 victory for Switzerland. 2 goals by Timo Meier in the third put it away. J.J. Moser and Damian Rott with the other goals in the first period. So goals from the Devil and the Lightning. Shit. Fuck. Hold on.
Nice going.
Put it back up. Duck.
Yep. Here you go.
Thank you. Canada ass blast the Czechs 5-0. Macklin Celebrini late in the first on the power play. Made it 1-0. Actually, no, that was not a power play goal. I lied. So the Shark made it 1-0. The Vegas Golden Knight, Mark Stone, made it 2-0. Borhovat from the Islanders made it 3-0. McKinnon on the power play made it 4-0 from the Avs. And Nick Suzuki from Montreal put it away, making it 5-0. Latvia and the U.S., that happened at 10:40. Latvia and the U.S. happened at 3:10. We obviously live streamed that game. And we were live on Ducks channel for that. Brady Tkachuk opened the scoring for the Americans. Rainars Krastenbergs from Latvia made it 1-1. But then Brock Nelson from the Avs with 2 goals in the second period. Tage Thompson from the Sabres made it 4-1. And Austin Matthews
then Captain America from the Maple Leafs with the 5th.
Made it 5-0 on the power play in the third. Tkachuk being from the Senators. And in our other game, also happening at 3:10, the Germans and the Danes, 3-1. Leon Draisaitl, 23 seconds in. And then about a half a period later, Oscar Mullengard made it 1-1. Draisaitl's from the Oilers. This is someone from Europe. Tim Stützle with 2 goals in the second from the Ottawa Senators. One of them being on the power play made it 3-1. And that was the score that we ended at. So, through one set of games in the group stage, it's Canada on top of Group A. Switzerland in second. Canada's top of the group because they have 1 more goals for than Switzerland. Finland in third, and Czechia in fourth. Sweden tops Groups B, as they have as here. You're wondering why. If both them and Slovakia have a 3-goal differential, it's because Sweden has 5 goals for compared to Slovakia's 4. Italy's in third, Finland in fourth. Same deal. Italy has 2 goals for to Finland's 1. And in Group C, the Americans top the group over Germany. They're in second. Denmark in third. And Latvia is in fourth. The next set of games tomorrow.
So, the next set of games will be Finland and Sweden.
Yep.
And then, of course, it will be Italy and Slovakia.
Both of those happening at 6:10 in the morning. So, starting bright and early with a doubleheader. Fun.
And
Yay.
Then we have France and Czechia at 10:40 in the morning.
Which that will be a doubleheader with the first women's semifinal involving
we have
Czechia.
Canada and Switzerland. We don't know what the schedule it is for the streams tomorrow, but Sarah is suggesting that illogical stream the Canada-Switzerland game, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep, we'll see. It depends on how he's feeling. The next games for Group C are not going to be until Valentine's Day. Group B is going to finish up.
We don't have to go over those. We don't have to go over those yet. Let's go on.
Yeah, we don't have to go over those yet. But moving on to the medal table. So a bunch of nations picked up a bunch of the total medals today. So if we start there, because that's where illogical likes to start. Italy now taking first place in the total medal race with 17 medals. Norway and the United States are in second, both of them at 14. But because Norway has 7 golds to America's 4, they have second, and America is in the bronze position. 12 medals for Austria in 4th, and Japan has 10 medals in 5th. Germany with 9 medals, Sweden and France with 8 medals each. Sweden with 1 more gold, they have 7th. Switzerland and Canada both with 7 medals. Obviously, Switzerland has 4 golds, Canada 0, so they're in 9th. The Netherlands with 6 medals. Korea and China with 4 medals. Korea has tiebreaker because of the gold. Czechia and Slovenia with 2 medals. Same with New Zealand and Bulgaria. The tiebreaker there for Czechia and Slovenia over New Zealand is the gold, and the tiebreaker for New Zealand over Bulgaria is that silver. Australia, Latvia, Poland, Belgium, and Finland all have 1 medal each. Australia with the gold, Latvia and Poland with the silvers, and Belgium and Finland with the bronzes. Total golds, Norway is leading that department with 7, Italy with 6, the U.S., Germany, Finland, and Switzerland all have 4.
That's Sweden.
Or Sweden. No, I said Sweden.
No, you said Finland.
Oh, thank you. Sweden and Switzerland with 4, but the United States has the tiebreaker because of the total medals being 14 compared to Germany's 9, Sweden's 8, and Switzerland's 7. And Austria, France, and Netherlands have 3. Japan have 2. Korea, Czechia, Slovenia, and Australia all with 1. And all the other countries.
Yeah, Canada not getting a gold medal yet. That's the one that stuns me.
Not really. They're expected to be in hockey. You don't really know if they're going to be anywhere else. But 22 countries in 44 events have gotten medals. And we have done 44 events out of 116. So we go to tomorrow, Friday the 13th, starting bright and early. Obviously, we went over the schedule already for hockey. So in the curling department, men's round robin 3 at 3:05 a.m. will be Canada-US. That's going to always be fun when the Canadians and the Americans play each other. Great Britain and Italy, also another good rivalry. China-Norway and Switzerland and Czechia. At 8:05, we have women's round robin session 3 between the Danes and the Swedes. China and Switzerland. The Americans and Canadians again.
Yep.
And the British and the Koreans. That's at 8:05. And at 1:05, men's round robin session 4, the Swiss and the Chinese, the Czechs and the Norwegians, the Germans and the Italians, and the battle of Axis powers, as illogical likes to call it, and the Canadians and the Swedes. And now for the medal events for Friday the 13th, the cross-country skiing, the men's 10 kilometers in interval starts. That will be at 5:45. The 10 kilometer squat biathlon at 8 a.m. Women's snowboard cross will be at 8:41 with the big final happening at 8:46. The small final will be at 8:41. The men's 10,000 meters in speed skating will be at 10 a.m. Figure skating, the free skate program of the single skating of men's single skating, that will be at 1 p.m. At 1:30 will be the men's snowboard half pipe with the medal run being run 3. You get 3 runs. Obviously, your highest score out of 3 runs is what will be your best score. That will be starting at 2:28. And skeleton, men's heat 4, that's the medal heat. That will be at 3:05.
That'll be at 3:05. Yes.
Yep. So that's your medal events for tomorrow, giving out 7 more medals on Friday the 13th. I believe that is all. Actually, no. that is not all, because we have a little bit of news to share before we have to go.
What is it now?
We have ourselves a dumbass alert.
You got a dumbass alert. What's going on?
Well, I told you this already on, if you remember, I told you this on stream. For those that don't remember, Duck, if you can bring it up, please. I'm going to be showing Tree Cord because I put it in Locale of the Week discussion. I saw this on Twitter during the USA game. Crazy news. A Slovakian fugitive wanted for 16 years by the Italian police was arrested in Milan on Wednesday evening, where he had come to cheer on the men's national ice hockey team in the Winter Olympics. The article states, police have arrested a 44-year-old Slovakian national on Wednesday evening, acting on a warrant issued against him by Italian prosecutors 16 years ago back in 2010. The local Carabinieri police force said in a statement. Despite being on the Italian police wanted list, the Slovakian man returned to the country to follow the men's national hockey team at the Winter Olympics, the Carabinieri said. Police tracked down the man after he checked in at a guest house on the outskirts of Milan and took him to the Centro San Vittore prison. The man, who had planned to attend Slovakia's opening ice hockey game on Wednesday, but didn't go because he got arrested instead, has 11 months and 7 days to serve for a string of shop thefts he committed in 2010, the Carabinieri said. Slovakia's men's hockey team debuted at the Milano Cortina Games on Wednesday with a 4-1 win over Finland at the Milano Santa Giulia Arena. So this man wanted to go to the Olympics to cheer on his country, but I'm guessing he forgot he had an active warrant from 2010.
Nice going.
And now he's going to be in Italian prison for basically the rest of the year. Probably not getting out until January 2027. Congratulations, sir. You get an honorary Locale of the Week, and you, sir, get the dumbass clip.
The dumbass supreme is yours. Give me 1 second.
Dumbass. Dumbasses. Dumbass. Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass.
All right. Well,
what's the moral of the story, folks? Don't be a fucking dumbass and don't get yourself an active arrest warrant against you. And then leave the country and then try to come back into it nearly 2 decades later just to get arrested.
all right, let's go on, please.
Well, yeah, that's all.
All right. No, the moral is stop fucking yapping.
You're lucky I don't have a webcam. Otherwise, you'd see 2 birds being flipped at you right now.
Oh, does that include 2 from Ben Shapiro himself?
God damn.
I'm just kidding. But we're going to go ahead and go on. So
Let's wrap it up.
as we wrap up another episode of the Daily Wire, let's go ahead and end this here. Day 6 will be coming up. Actually, no, day 7, I should say. On Friday the 13th. It's already a scary day. Because we have to have another episode of the Daily Wire at 7 p.m. Eastern Time here on Illogical Canadian. Be sure, hopefully Illogical, I hope you do get better. But let's go ahead and call it here. Thank you again for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, share us with your friends, and subscribe to Illogical Canadian. Hopefully Illogical will feel better so we can deal with some of the yapping a bit better. But until we meet again, I will see you all. We will see you all in the next one. We will go, and I will see you all at 3 Eastern for United States versus Italy. Take care, guys.
Good night, everybody.